Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be swatching the Color Club Halo Ice Collection. These polishes have shimmer, linear holographic, and holographic glitter. I purchased them at headtotobbeauty.com. I'll link that in the description bar below for you if you'd like to go shop over there as well. They have lots of brands over there, not just Color Club, and for a good price. So I definitely recommend. Speaking of price, these are pricier than regular Color Club polishes for whatever reason. So just keep that in mind when you're deciding if these are the right polishes for you, if they're exactly what's lacking from your collection. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the live application. Watch me swatch them, then make up your mind. All right, you guys, so I'm really excited to get to swatching these shades because they really are gorgeous. We're gonna start with the pink, which I really did enjoy. This one's called Freeze Company. Now, I'm only gonna swatch everything at 2 coats, and a few of them I'm gonna swatch as toppers because what I learned through swatching this collection is because there is dense shimmer in all of these shades and big, usually in most of the polishes, glitters, they are so beautiful, but because they're big, they just really compete with the shimmers. And if you go for 3 coats to try to reach more opacity, you're gonna end up creating a bigger fight between the shimmers and the glitters, which is what creates that lumpiness sometimes in polishes that have shimmer and glitter. So I actually love all of these as toppers because what that does is it is less layering of the shimmer on top of the glitter because you're not having to go for more layers for coverage. So if you're going to pick up these polishes, I would recommend wearing them as toppers. I did really like most of them on their own though. I don't mind as much most colors. The blues I didn't really love being able to see my visible nail line through these polishes, but most of the other shades, it really didn't bother me. So we're into the second shade. This is one of the blues I was speaking of. As you can see, it has this beautiful purple shimmer. All of the shimmers in here are shifty to some degree. Some are more than others. And this one, as you can see, has these really big aqua hollow glitters. Let's just talk about the components that they use in this collection. So although this blue one was not my particular fave because on some of the shades, even top coat couldn't really help with the bumpiness, and in that blue one, it particularly just wasn't my fave. This purple one I did like, but I want to talk about these glitters. Look how beautiful and sparkly these are. This is not under flash lighting. This is under just my studio lighting. They really did use some spectacular, twinkly, brilliant glitters and shimmers here. This polish, the purple one, I did enjoy it on quite a bit. But this is the only one that I did swatch in 3 coats. And after doing this one, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to do that. Any of the rest of them because it was just too clumpy and too lumpy. So this is the silver one. And this is the one where the linear hollow is more prevalent than the rest. It's a little bit hard to tell in the rest of the formulas, but that linear hollow you can see right there is in the rest of the formulas. It's just a lot less dense. So this one is really like a full coverage silver linear hollow, but they also put a big chunky glitter mix in here. So whether that's the kind of look that you like or not, I mean, that's what they've done. I have an outdoor shot for you. It is glorious. They have a lot of beautiful holographic pigment in here. I think super well done on choosing the components. I think the only problem with this collection is just because those shimmers and glitters are fighting so hard, it a little bit detracts from the brilliance of each of the things that they put in here. But if you are just simply looking for the most blingy thing out there for your holiday season, this collection is probably it. And especially if you don't mind the lumpies and bumpies, this one has the least lumpies and bumpies, as you can see, because the glitters that they chose here are smaller. We're moving into the last polish in the collection right here, weather permitting. This is one of my favorites because this is the only one that has the gold holographic glitter and it has a strong pink shimmer, and that just looks so beautiful together. all in all, I didn't really think it was that bad, but I do know it's worth mentioning here because for some of you that will be like a make it or break it kind of deal, whether you want to purchase these. For me, actually the more difficult thing was the fact that these are so heavily glitter laden that they are kind of a lot when you remove them. But in any case, I did really like most of these at just 2 coats on their own. There is 2 coats of that one. That one is definitely one of my faves. And I have a video for you right after this last swatch of this, weather permitting, as a topper. I have a video for you of all of these as a topping a black polish. Now, as I'm looking at this in my editing software, it does not care for how blingy this is, and it's not rendering it super well. So I'm hoping that it's gonna translate when the video processes in HD. But in any case, these are all the shades over black. You could wear that over black or many other different options, but I definitely recommend them that way. I feel like the holographic components that they used are superior to other mainstream brands, and it's just up to you if this is a look that you're down with. All right, so that's going to be it for today. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on this collection, and I can't wait to see what Color Club does next. Catch you later.